Hey there, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing good out there today. Today I'm going to be doing another PayPal donation request for Rotten Soundgarden. Again, I can't thank you enough, Rotten. You are an absolute rock star. Thank you so much for constantly having me listen to some really cool stuff. Rotten, if you don't know, is a regular donation request person and he's given me so much amazing music to listen to. Stuff I've never heard of before, and today is no different. Today I'm going to be listening to the Taiwanese band or duo band. I'm not sure what exactly the makeup is of the band Collage with their song Floral Redemption of Tearful Soul. Excited for this because Rotten never steers me wrong. The lead singer of this band, Natsuko, evidently has sung with another band that Rotten has had me listen to, Chthonic. So I'm just excited to hear this. The other member of the band is Hunter, and I don't know what instruments they play. I don't know what kind of music this is. All that matters is that Rotten has never steered me wrong, always has me listen to great music, so I'm really excited for this one. So I cannot wait to get to it. So let's go ahead and switch on over. And here we go. It's just the album, the studio version. Evidently they don't have any videos or live or anything, so all I have is the studio, which is fine. I really like studio songs. Everybody knows that I love... My first love is live, but studio is fantastic because the sound is exactly how they wanted it, so I'm excited to hear this. So here is a PayPal donation request for Rotten Soundgarden of the Taiwanese band Collage with the song Floral Redemption of Tearful Sorrow. Ooh, I like that groove. That riff is so cool. Okay, this groove is amazing. This is very, very cool. I saw there is a link. Let's see who. I'm not sure who plays what because the music is fantastic. I don't know who plays what, so I'm not sure. I'd have to go through and look all through their wiki to find out who plays what instruments. But it's fantastic. That main riff that from the very beginning was just cool. Just absolutely rock and roll cool. And then when the bass and the drums came in, very, very cool. The bass is really funky. I'm really digging the bass groove. Then there was the kind of a lead work on the guitar, sounded fantastic. And then when the voices came in, the first voice that came in was like low and very spoken. It's in Taiwanese, I'm assuming, so I don't understand it. But it was very staccato, very spoken word, but very quiet, like whispered. And then the other voice came in. I don't know if it's the same person doing the voice, but much fuller and bigger, and just drove the song forward. And that's what one thing about this song so far. It drives. It's it's not metal. It's not speed metal. It's not just going in your face, but it's moving forward constantly. That's how I picture it in my mind, is just rolling along, because it just has this drive to it, and it's very cool. I'm digging it. That main groove, that main riff is killer. I'm really liking that main riff. God, that's so cool. It's catchy. Ooh, and then the bass is following it. God, I love the groove. It's so good. Okay, like some monks going on. There was like a big bell. Hold on, there's the bell again. I want to go back to the end of the solo, into this very interesting part. The musicianship is fantastic. These two, I'm curious, do these two do all of the music together, or do they have musicians, like session musicians, that help them, or is this 100% them? Because whoever's playing this music is insanely talented. Love everything about this. I'm loving every single thing about this. The groove, the electricity, just the energy, just pure energy of this song is just insane. Really interested in this section that just hit, where as the solo wound down, we had this gong, not a gong, but like a big bell, big gong type bell, as for one of those big bells. I'm trying to think of what it would be called. It's not a gong, obviously. Gong's big thing, but it gives that big round sound. And then the chanting, almost like monk chanting. And then just as I turned it off, there was another bell. It's very interesting and very cool change. I really like. I like cool changes like that. So this is working for me really well. I'm digging this a lot. This is the solo. Chanting and like horns, the percussion, and then the guitar like through a filter. Sound effects like an old record player. Okay, that whole section was cool. There was so much going on in there. I'm gonna back it up a little, go through it again. But there was the bells and the chanting, and then there were like horns underneath the chanting. And then when the guitar came in, it sounded like an old school like radio feel. And then you start getting the ambient sound that you'd hear from like a 50-year-old record player with a bad needle. So it was given a very cool, unique sound. And the second I heard it, I'm like, oh, that's an old record player with a bad needle. That's the first thought that popped in my head. But that was a cool little section. Really like this. The percussion is so good. This riff would be so good to drive to. Just out on the highway. Very Golden Earring. This is so cool. That percussion again. Oh, and that ring. It rung out. That was cool. Okay, that was so good. It occurred to me at the end that main riff is very Golden Earring, very just drive. This is a song you drive to. You're just out on a highway and just accidentally go a little too fast because the music is pushing you. That was fantastic. That was a PayPal donation request for Rotten Soundgarden of the band. The band, they're from Taiwan. Collage. I hope I'm saying that correct, but he gave me a phonetic spelling. That as I look at it, it says Collage or College, and it was actually really difficult finding the picture that was above me, because every time I typed in trying to find a picture, I'd type in Taiwanese band Collage, but it's spelled like collage. I would get tons of pictures of collages of tons of different bands, just all in one picture. It took me a minute to get that picture. And the name of the song was Floral Redemption of Tearful Soul. That was fantastic. Really, really liked that. I loved just the energy of that song. And then it dropped in that very cool, like, I don't even know what to call it, that section, that breakdown. I guess it would be kind of a breakdown because it's where the song changes. Very cool stuff. This was really fun. I really liked what they were doing. Let me know about who's doing what and what do they have other musicians that come in and help them, or is this all 100% these two, Nasuko and Hunter, because they're fantastic. They're really freaking good musicians, especially if they did everything all on their own. That was amazing. I really, really like that. So Rotten, absolute another winner. You always give me some really cool, unusual, not my normal thing, but stuff I love. This definitely counts. Definitely love this. So thank you so much for all your support. It really does mean the world. You have donated so many times, and I really, really appreciate it. Fantastic. This was fantastic. If you guys like this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.